Hi all of you, a very good morning and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here and I see a lot of you have joined the session already. Sai Kumar, Chinnu, Abhilash, Sindhuja, Renuka, Soni. So good morning all of you, welcome to the session. Hi Chinnu. So let's start. As you all know, today we are going to be, today's session is for the SSC CGL Quants and Reasoning Ability, and we are going to be solving questions that were asked in the last week All India Mock Examination of SSC CGL. So how are you all doing today? Hope all of you are bright and nice today. So Chennai, it's not raining today, it's sunny today. And what about, where is Chin? I am waiting for Vidya to join. So Vidya was telling me yesterday that a lot of rains. Yes, Kerala, the situation is very bad. Hope you are safe, Vidya, and all those of you who are in Kerala, please stay safe. We hear that things will get better very soon. Rains should be stopping around Sunday, Monday this week. Hi Ellen Tamilan, hi Nitin. Good morning, welcome to the session. Okay, so Chinnu, are you from Kerala, Chinnu? Yeah, I hear the situation is very bad, so please take care. Okay, so Krishna Ashish is telling me, ma'am, please check question number 27 in advanced example. I'll check that question, Krishna Ashish. Okay, just mention this in the forum also, so definitely I'll check. Yes, yesterday Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee passed away. Yeah. So Chinu, which part of Kerala are you from? I am surprised to see that you have a good internet access there, because I hear everywhere the internet lines are also broken and people are not having access to net or phone. Okay, anyway, let's start. So again, before I start, see, yesterday in one of the questions, I don't know how many of you joined yesterday's session when there was a question on series that we did yesterday, where there was a bit of confusion as to what the answer was, whether the question was wrong or the question was correct and the key was wrong. So I have corrected that question and it will be updated in your archives. So you can check back to the archives of that particular session and the correct solution will be available there. Okay. Now, Chinnu is from Pathanamthitta. Okay. Stay safe, Chinnu. Yes. So, let's start the session. Let's look at the first question. So, first we'll do reasoning, general intelligence and reasoning ability section, and then we will move on to quantitative ability. So Chinu, could you take your RBI exam? Yesterday, some of you were saying that those of you in Kerala, you couldn't take the RBI exam as well. Were you able to take RBI? So look at the first question that is there on your screen. You could take, very good. So let us look at this question. 6 friends, Danny, Johnny, Bobby, Kenny, Michael and Roger are sitting in a circle and playing cards. Michael is in between Bobby and Johnny. Roger is in between Kenny and Bobby and right of Bobby. Who is sitting to the right of Michael? A very easy question. So how would you solve it? So there are 6 friends, they are sitting around a circle playing cards. So obviously all of them are facing the center. Now they are saying Michael is between Bobby and Johnny. Next statement, they are saying Roger is between Kenny and Bobby and to the right of Bobby. So if this is Roger is, everybody is facing inwards, right? Roger is sitting to the right of Bobby. So this has to be Bobby and this has to be Kenny, right? Yeah. And Michael is sitting between Bobby and Johnny. So this has to be Michael and this has to be Johnny. Then who's the last person who we have left? It is Danny, right? So obviously this has to be Danny. So now this is your arrangement. What is the question? Who is sitting third? Who is sitting to the right of Michael? Who is sitting to the right of Michael? This is the right of Michael, right? So Bobby is sitting to the right of Michael. So the correct answer is option 4, Bobby. Good morning, Neeraj. Next one. There are some boys and dogs at a place. If the total number of heads is 7 and the total number of legs is 20, how many boys and dogs are there respectively? See, you can either cross check with the options or just form the equation and solve. Both ways it is easy. What is given here? The number of heads, right? Total number of heads. If I say that there are X boys and Y dogs, okay, total number of heads is 7, so I can say X plus Y is equal to 7. Each dog and each boy has 1 head, or X plus Y is equal to 7. Now if you look at the legs, okay, how many legs does boys have? Each boy has 2 legs, so 2x plus how many legs does each dog have? 4 legs, plus 4y is equal to, totally there are 20 legs. So see which of these will satisfy this equation. Yeah, x plus y should be equal to 7. Now all these satisfy that, right? X plus y is 7, all of these options satisfy that. Now 2x plus 4y, that is equal to 20. So which of these options will satisfy this equation? Just check for that and get the answer. So if I put y is equal to 3, I will have 4 3s are 12. If I put x is equal to 4, I will have 4 2s are 8. So 8 plus 12, that is equal to 20. So x has to be 4 and y has to be 3 for this equation to be true. So you can take this as the answer, right? 4, 3. Yes, otherwise you can use the concept of allegations also here. That is also fairly easy. Yes, so in 2 numbers you have to take, the result has to be 20. So the correct answer here is option 3. All these methods are easy, more or less everything will take the same time, even if you use allegation or just check with option, because the numbers are also fairly easy, right? Next question. A, B, C and D are 4 friends. Average age of A and C is 35 years and that of B and D is 40 years. Average age of B, C and D is 40 years. The sum of ages of A and D is equal to that of B and C. Find out the ages of A, B, C and D. Again, for this question, if you check with the options, it's very easy to solve. See what is given here. Average age of A and C is 35 years. Okay. Now, if you look at the first option, this is the age of A and this is the age of C. What is the average here? Average is nothing but 20 plus 40 by 2. That is nothing but the number that will come in between 20 and 40, right, which is 30. So, this is not going to be your correct answer. Similarly, if you take this option 2, I am just checking for this. Okay, average age of A and C is 35 years. Now, if I take option 2, here again age of A is 20, age of C is 30. So what is going to be the average? The average age is going to be 25. Again, not 35. Look at this option. Average age of A is 30, age of C is 40. So what is the average here? The average is 35. So this seems to satisfy the given condition. Look at this option, 30 and 50. So here the average will become 40. Average age of A and C is going to be 40. So this is also not your option. So definitely this has to be your correct option. Sindhuja, for the previous question, you can't take x plus y is equal to 7 because all these satisfy that, no? 2 plus 5 is 7, 3 plus 4 is 7, 4 plus 3 is 7, 5 plus 2 is also 7. So that's why, see, if the options were different, you can check with this also, but for this particular question I am not able to check with this because the way in which the options are given. So that's why I check with the second equation. Okay. So this is your right answer. You need not waste your time solving this question the normal method. If you want to look up the normal way of solving this question, you can refer to the solution key that is given in the test, that is available, but it is not required to do it that way in the examination. Hi Murali. So Murali, the series question that we solved yesterday, so we have corrected that question and updated the same in the portal as well as in the video. Okay, in the archives you will be able to see the correct solution for that question. So yesterday Murali was the one who came up with the doubt in that question and pointed out that there is a mistake. So we have corrected that. What will come in place of the question mark? Very easy question. What is the answer here? Yes, a lot of you say the answer is option 2. See, 6 5s are 30, right? 6 5s are 30. 30 plus 3 into 3, 9. 30 plus 3 is 39. Similarly here, 7 5s are 35. 35 plus 4 4s are 16, right? So 35 plus 16, that is equal to 51. So again, what will come here? 3 into 4 plus 5 into 5, or that is nothing but 12 plus 25, which is equal to 37. Correct answer is option 2. Hi Vidya, nice to see you in the session. So I was just inquiring about you. What's happening at your place? Yesterday you were saying that there are a lot of rains, you couldn't go for your examination. Yes, this time SSC CGL mock paper was fairly easy. I don't know about the other sections. I know about quants and reasoning. It was fairly easy. Rama travels 10 kilometers towards north, turn lefts and travels 4 kilometers, then again turn rights and covers another 5 kilometers, and then turns right and travels another 4 kilometers. How far is he from the starting point? So Rama is traveling 10 kilometers north. Yes, north, south, east and west. Rama travels 10 kilometers north, then he turns left and travels 4 kilometers. Then he again turns right and covers another 5 kilometers. Then he turns again right and covers another 4 kilometers. How far is he from a starting point? This is his starting point, right? So he is starting from here. So this distance is 5, this is 10. So what is this total distance? 15 kilometers. Option 3. Next. What will come in place of the question mark? Again, a very easy logic. 9, if you look at the first column, okay, 9 plus 7 minus 5 is equal to 11. Similarly, 6 plus 4 minus 8 is equal to 2. 8 plus question mark minus 4, that is equal to 7. So what will come in the place of the question mark? I will have 11 minus 8, that is 3. So the correct answer is option 3. From amongst the given alternative, select the one in which the set of numbers is most like the set of numbers given below. Yes, again a very easy one. See what is the pattern followed here. You have 7, 12, 22, 37. Right, 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 10 is 22, 22 plus 15 is 37. So, which of these given sets follow the same pattern? This option, right? 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 10 is 18, 18 plus 15 is equal to 33. That is option 2. Next. Mayank ranks 11 from the top and 25th from the bottom. How many students are there in the class? So, again a very basic question on ranking. So, if the position of a person from the left end and the right end is given, if you have to find the number of persons in the row, you just have to use this formula L plus R minus 1. So, directly use this formula here. So, from his position from the left or from the top here is 11. Position from the right or the bottom, yeah, is 25 minus 1. Okay, generally we say left and right, so that's why the formula is L plus R minus 1. Same thing you can apply for top to bottom. Okay, so 11 plus 25 minus 1, that is 36. Sorry, 36 minus 1. Yes, 36 minus 1, which is equal to 35. Next. So, Abhilasha, Pinky, Jayashri, Vignesh, all of you got the correct answer as 2. Very good. Try this one now. In a caravan, in addition to 50 hens, there are 45 goats and 8 camels with some keepers. If the total number of legs be 224 more than the number of heads, so how many heads will be there in total? The number of heads that will be there in total is nothing but 50 plus 45 plus 8 plus the heads of the keepers, right? See, 50 plus 45 is 95, 95 plus 8 is 103, and let us assume we have X keepers, okay? So, X keepers are, I think keepers, they are referring to people who are taking care of these animals, okay? So, 103 plus X. So, these many heads are there altogether. Now, what are they saying? The total number of legs is 224 more than the number of heads in the caravan. So, how many legs will be there here? See, you have 50 hens. So, for 50 hens, how many legs will be there? 50 into 2, that is 100 legs will be there. Now, for this 45 plus 8, that is 45 goats and 8 camels, each of them will have 4 legs, right? So, if you consider the goats, you will have 45 into 4, which is 180 legs, and for camels, you will have 8 into 4, which is 32 legs, right? And again, you have X keepers. So, their legs, if you include, it is nothing but 2x. So, this is the total number of legs, that is 100 plus 180 plus 32 plus 2x, that is 100 plus 180 is 280 plus 32, that is 312 plus 2x. Now, what are they saying? This is equal to 103 plus x plus 224. So, from this find out the value of x. When you solve, you get x is equal to 15. Option 4. If consciously is written as follows, then soil is written as what? Where 2x legs, no, they are talking about legs. You have x people, each person will have two legs. So totally how many legs will be there? 2x legs. Sindhuja, I hope it's clear. Now this question is on direct coding, again very easy. See, if you see, S is coded as N, O is coded as E, and I is coded as J, and L is coded as K. So that's the answer that we are looking for, N, E, J, K. That is option 2. It's a question on direct coding. Each letter has a particular letter which is being used as code. Like for example, O is coded as E everywhere, right? Similarly, N is coded as B, C is coded as P, and so on. Next. In which of the following answer figure specified components of the question figure are found? So in this question you just have to check each and every option and see which option has all these figures mentioned in the question. See, for this you don't have, see there is a diamond shape here, right, that is missing here. Then if you look at this, again that diamond shape is missing. Now if you look at this one, you don't have this shape, no, something like this is given here which is not there here. This is different. So the only option that seems to have all these mentioned figures is option C. Next. In which answer figure is the question figure embedded? Yes, everybody got C. Again for this question, where is this question figure embedded? See, it is embedded here, no? It's embedded in the option C. Nowhere else this particular figure comes. See, even if you feel it can be there here, no, it's not there, right? There is no line like this here. So it is option C, very clearly. These two options are anyway eliminated. Now paper folding. A piece of paper is folded and cut as shown below in the question figure. From the given answer figures indicate how it will appear when opened. So this is your question figure. So in the first step, see, it is, there are two holes here. So when I open it in the first step, I will have two holes here, right? Now let me draw it a bit more in correct shape. So this is what was there in the beginning, two holes are there here. Now I open it out like this, so I will have two more holes here, right, when I open it out this way. Then next, what am I doing? I am opening it out upwards. So when I am opening it out like this, now my figure is going to be like this. I am opening it here. So here I had two holes and here two holes. Now here also the same thing will come. Now what are we doing in the final step? We are opening it out like this. So the final figure will be like this. This is the center. So here you have 4. Same thing will be replicated on this side. So which is the answer option that satisfies this? It is option A. See, paper folding questions are very easy if you do it layer by layer and open it like this and see. You will never go wrong. Select the related letter, word, number or number from the given alternative. Brush is to paint is as shovel is to what? Shovel is to coal. See, shovel is used to pick up coal, right? Yes, Jayashree says option 1. Option 1. I think that's for the previous question you are giving me the answer. For this question, correct answer is option 3. Yeah, Abhilasha has given the correct answer. Murli, Vidya. Next one, mine is to I is as what? His is to he. See here, the logic that is used here is this. See, I is a subject, right, and this is the possessive pronoun form of that. Okay, this is the possessive pronoun form of I. Similarly, the same relationship, this is the subject. Okay, same relationship is followed here. His is to he. Here he is the subject and the possessive pronoun form is his. So that is option 3. Yes, see she and hers. Here if you see, she is the subject, right, and hers is the possessive pronoun. Here in this case they are first giving you the possessive pronoun and then the subject. So similarly here it should be his followed by he. Again if you have theirs, okay, now again this is a possessive pronoun. The subject of that would be we. That's why this is not correct. Now next if you look at ours and us, so our is the possessive pronoun of we. So again this is not the correct answer. So Murali, if you ask me such doubts, I am not the right person to answer what is the difference between possessive pronoun or see, it is a type of pronoun. It is called as possessive pronoun when you express the subject in using a pronoun. This is how you express it. That's all I know. If you need more clarification, I think you can check that with Vaishnavi ma'am in the next session. Okay, for this question the correct answer is option 3. I hope it is clear. With regard to this question, I hope all of you are clear why this is the correct answer. So this is the subject and the corresponding possessive pronoun that is used for this subject. So I checked it up online and this is what I found. Theirs, if you take the possessive pronoun as theirs, the corresponding subject is we. Okay, now some of you say it is they. Again, you can please check that up once and confirm that. Next question. Scribble is to write is as stammer is to dash. Speak. So, yeah. Scribbling is a type of writing. Stammering is a way of speaking, right? Some people stammer when they speak. Option 3. Cat is to feline is as horse is to dash. So feline represents a family, particular family of cat. Similarly, equine, equine, represents a particular family of horse. So that is option 1. This one was easy. Gills is to fish is as man is to dash. So fish uses the gills for breathing. Similarly, man uses the lungs for breathing. Option 3. Skipped this, why? Oh, you're talking about the question cat and feline, yeah. You need to know that word, no? Equine, if you don't know, then yes. Can't solve that. Next one. Blind, dumb, deaf, idiot. So here the correct answer is option 4, idiot, because all the others, it represents a form of handicap, right? Blind, dumb, deaf. In the following questions, select the one which is different from the other 3 responses. 14th November, 15th August, 26th January, 2nd October. Again a fairly easy one. Correct answer here is 14th November because all these 3 are national holidays. Independence Day, Republic Day and Gandhi Jayanti. 14th November is the birthday of Jawaharlal Nehru, which is celebrated as Children's Day, but that's not a national holiday. In the following questions, select the one which is different from the other 3 responses. Potato, tomato, cauliflower, brinjal. Very easy. Correct answer is potato, right? It grows underground. Everything else grows above the ground. So next is a pattern series. You have, what is the pattern that is used here? This is the pattern that is used, right? So what are the missing letters here? T, R, S, T. Option 3. Next. Again a very easy one. See, C, C, A, B, B, that's the pattern, right? C, C, A, B, B, C, C, A, B, B, C, C, A, B, B, C, C, A, B, B. So which are the missing letters here? C, A, C, B, C. C, A, C, B, C, that is option 4. Sony, see, depends, some of these questions, like for example in this particular paper these questions were very easy, very direct patterns, no, but sometimes it is very difficult. So in that case it will be better to skip given the time constraint that we have. This particular paper, these questions were fairly easy. Cure, doctor, disease, diagnosis, medicine. So what will be the, in the following question, which one of the responses will be a meaningful order of the following words in ascending order? So what is the correct way? See, you have, if you get a disease, right, then if you have a disease, you go to the doctor gives you a diagnosis, and you eat medicine and you get cured. So this has to be the option. So 3 has to come first, followed by 2. Again, when you look at that itself, you know the answer is going to be option B, right? 3, 2. That is there only in this option. The 3, 2, 4, 5, 1. That's your correct answer, option 2. Next question is on statement assumptions. Statement says, you can fool some of the people all the time. Assumptions. There is a time when you cannot fool somebody. Second assumption. Someone can be fooled all the time. So here, is any of the assumption implicit here? See, what's the question saying? The question says you can fool some of the people all the time. Some people can be fooled all the time. That's what they are saying, right? Now, first assumption says there is a time when you cannot fool somebody. No, that is not implicit, right? They are saying there are some particular people whom you can fool all the time. This is not an implicit assumption. Now, look at the second assumption, what is given. Someone can be fooled all the time. Basically, you can fool someone all the time. That's what they are trying to say. Again, that's not implicit. Both of these assumptions are not implicit. So your correct answer is going to be neither assumption 1 nor assumption 2 is implicit. Both are not implicit, no? See, you can fool some of the people all the time. See, let us take two people A and B. I can fool A all the time, but I can't fool B all the time, correct? Let us think of it that way, right? Say I can fool some of the people all the times means let us consider this sum to be A. Okay, that means I can fool this person A all the time. Now, someone can be fooled all the time. Can I fool B? This someone can be B also. Can I fool B all the time? No, I cannot, right? So it's not a valid assumption. Okay. So the correct answer is option 4. Neither assumption 1. This someone can be anybody. No. See, you can fool some people all the time means if I have so many people, there are, let us say, a few people whom I can fool all the time. Here I have taken A, I can fool all the time. Now, here they are saying someone can be fooled all the time. If that someone is B, I cannot fool B, no? So, how can you take assumption 2 to be implicit? So, this statement you are not making based on this assumption. So, assumption 2 is not implicit. So, neither assumption 1 nor assumption 2 is implicit. Clear? See, if the second assumption was some people can be fooled all the time, that's fine, then you can take that, right? Here you can't say someone can be anyone. Next, now let us look at quantitative ability section. So with that we have solved all the questions from the general intelligence and reasoning section. Now we will move on to quantitative ability. A sum of money placed at compound interest triples itself in 9 years. In how many years will it amount to 9 times of itself? solve it and give me the answer. Yeah. Murli has given the answer as 10 years. Okay, very easy question. How do you solve it? See, let us assume that I have invested P rupees. Okay, now in 5 years it is tripling. So in 5 years, how much will it amount to? P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of 5. So this is the amount that I'll get at the end of 5 years, which is given as, it is tripling, right? So it will become 3 times the amount that I have invested, right? Tripling means this P amounts to 3P at the end of 5 years. Or what can I say? I can say 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of 5, that is equal to 3. This P and P will get cancelled. So if I square this on both sides, what do I get? I will get 9 is equal to 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of 10. Okay. Now what are they saying? In how many years will it amount to 9 times itself? So what should this P become in, let us say, n years, right? P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. In this n years, this P has to become 9 times of itself, or it has to become 9P. So that is 9 is equal to 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of n. Here I have already got that 9 is equal to 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of 10, or I can say n is equal to 10. Option 2. Next, a number divided by 56 gives 29 as a remainder. If the same number is divided by 8, the remainder will be dash. So if I, what is the answer for this one? Yeah, you are order of giving me the answer as 5. So if I assume the number to be x, okay, this x is divided by 56 and I am getting a remainder 29. How can I express this x? In general, this x is nothing but 56 into k plus 29. Correct? This is how I express the number. Now what are they saying? This number is divided by 8. What will be the remainder? So 56k plus 29 divided by 8. In this case, what will be the remainder? See, 56 is completely divisible by 8. Now 29 by 8 means what will the remainder be? The remainder is going to be 5, right? Or you can write it like this, 56k plus, now 29 you can split it as 24 plus 5, right? So this part divided by 8. So this part is divisible by 8. You are left with this 5. So the remainder that you are looking at is going to be 8. Or you can write, if this is not clear, if what I have written is not clear, this is nothing but 8 into 7k plus 3 plus 5 by 8 by 8. This is getting cancelled. This is completely, this part is completely divisible by 8. This part is not. So the remainder that I am going to get is 5. That is option 2. Again, I hope you know how I wrote this. See, this is the number is equal to the divisor into the dividend plus the remainder. That's how I have written this. Yes, see, the number can either be 56 into 1 plus 29, or the number can be 56 into 2 plus 29, or 56 into 3 plus 29, and so on. So the general form, you write it as 56 into k plus 29. Clear? Sindhuja, is it clear? See, if I have a number, right, let's do 8 divided by 4. 4 2s are 8, 0. Now, this number 8 can be represented as 4 into 2 plus 0, right? That is the product of these two plus the remainder. Yeah? Same way. That is the concept, that is the formula, right, that we have. So, I have just written it using that formula, that's all. Or if I say, let us take 7, 7 by 2, right, 3 2s are 6, 1. So how can I represent 7? I can say, write 7 as 3 into 2 plus 1. So 1 is the remainder, divisor and the dividend. That is how you get the quotient. Same logic. Yeah, divisor into quotient, dividend is equal to divisor Yeah, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. Yes. Next, what is the value of root of 7.84 plus root of 0.0784 plus root of 0.00784 plus root of the next value? So again, very easy. How will you do it? See, root of 7.84, you can take it as 784 by 100 plus root of 784 divided by 4 decimal points. No? So to remove this 4 decimal point, I put 10,000. Then here you have 784 divided by 10 to the power 6. 784 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 10 to the power 8. So this, what is root of 784? Root of 784, you know, it is 28. So 28 by 10 plus 28 by 100 plus 28 by 1000. Yes, plus 28 by 10,000. So this is nothing but 2.8 plus 0.28 plus 0.028 plus 0.0028, which is equal to 3.1108. Option 4. The least number which must be added to 6709 to make it exactly divisible by 9 is dash. Why you skipped this only? This one, previous question. It was not very difficult. Why did you skip it? So the least number that must be added to, see, 6709. How do you check if a number is divisible by 9? Add the digits of the number. The answer that you get should be 9 or a multiple of 9. Correct? So I have 6 plus 7 plus 0 plus 9, that is 9 plus 13. It is equal to 22. Right? So if if the sum of the digits had been 18, or let's say it had been 27, then this number would have been divisible by 9. Correct? See, because here we are getting 22. It is not a multiple of 9 or 9. So this particular number is not divisible by 9. But if I had added 5 to this, right, 22 plus 5, I would have got 27. In that case, the sum of the digits of this number would be divisible by 9. So let us try and add 5 to this number. 6709 plus 5. What will you get? 6713. Now add the digits of this number. 6 plus 7, that is 13, plus that is 14, right? 6714, right? 6709 plus 5, that is 6714. So you will have 6 plus 7, that is 13. 13 plus 1, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. Now the sum of the digits is becoming a multiple of 9. So the correct answer that we are looking at is 5, option 1. So if somebody says the answer is 4, Archana, if you add 4, what will you get? You will get 6713. Right? If you add these digits, you will only get 17. That's not enough, no? 13 plus 1, 14. 14 plus 3, 17. 17 is not divisible by 9. Or you can just put in the options also and see. Add in, first try 2 or 4. Anyway, all that won't work. So obviously you will know it's 5. A man gets rupees 13 more by selling an article at a profit of 12 1/2 percentage than selling it at a loss of 12 1/2 percentage. The cost price of the article is dash. Again, a very easy question. So off late we have been solving a lot of questions of this type. You should be able to give me the answer very fast. Archana, is it clear? I think you are again giving me the answer as option 4. Or are you talking about some previous question? I am not sure. Maybe reception is slow for you. See here, how will you solve it? See, earlier there was a loss of 12 1 by 2 percentage. Now there is a profit of 12 1 by 2 percentage. So when this is happening when he is selling it for like when he is, I mean this happens means he is getting 13 rupees extra, correct? So basically when there is a change in 25 percentage of the article, it is accounting to 13 rupees, or I can say 25 percentage of the value of the article accounts to 13 rupees. So what is the cost price of the article? It is nothing but 4 times 13, right, or the 100 percentage. Basically if 25 percentage accounts to 13, 100 percentage accounts to how much, right? So 13 into 4, which is equal to 52 rupees. Option 3. Very easy question, right? Now if you want to look up the traditional way in which you would solve this question, you can refer to the solution key that is there, but let's not do it that way in the examination. It's going to be a waste of time. A man has 100 kg of sugar, part of which he sold at 7% profit and the rest at 17% profit. Pravesh, see 12 1 by 2 percentage loss and 12 1 by 2 percentage gain. So put together 12 1 by 2 plus 12 1 by 2 accounts to 25 percentage, right? This change of 25 percentage is accounting to 13 rupees. Soni, you can refer in the key, no, solution key, it is explained in detail using the normal way. Now read this question. A man has 100 kg of sugar, part of which is sold at 7% profit and the rest at 17% profit. He gained 10% on the whole. How much did he sell at 7% profit? Again, very easy. You can directly use the concept of allegations here. So what is the man doing? See, one part he is selling it at 17% profit, another part he is selling it at 7% profit. Put together he is getting 10% profit. So what is the ratio in which these two parts have to be there? 10 minus 7, that is 3, here 17 minus 10, that is equal to 7. So the part which is sold at 17% profit should be 3, means the part which is sold at 7% profit should be 7. So totally we have 100 kgs here. Out of this 100 kg, the part which is sold at 7% profit is nothing but 7 by 10 into 100, which is equal to 70 kg. Option 4. So Pinky, this question paper that I am discussing is the All India mock examination that was held last week. Okay, AIM SSC CGL that was held on August 11th and 12th. So you can just, all those of you who are new, please go to the practice test tab in your dashboard. So if you click on that, you will have all the tests that are enabled for you. You will be able to see that, and there will be separate columns for each type of test, like All India mock examination, then you will have previous year papers, mock test. So click on this All India mock examination. If you click on that, you will have the names of these papers like AIM, SSC, CGL, August 11th and 12th. Click on that test, take the test, and if you submit the test, the solution key will be available to you. Yes, so once you finish taking a particular test, an option named view report will come. Click on that view report. So for this question, Ayush, are you asking me to explain this question? See, here I have just used the concept of allegations. What did I do? I have two varieties of sugar. I mean, one part of the sugar is sold at 17% profit, the rest at 7% profit. Net I am getting 10% profit. So the two quantities should be in the ratio 3:7. So 70 kg. Yes. So I hope the test part is clear to you. See, Sony has just shared the link. If you just click on that link, the test page will open. See, it's very easy. Otherwise just go to your dashboard on the right hand side. You can see practice tests, events calendar. Click on the practice tests. Next one. The greatest number that divides 122 and 243, leaving respectively 2 and 3 as reminders is dash. Again, a question using the LCM HCF models that we have learned. So what do we know? See, if you have the greatest number, okay, see there is in LCM and HCF we learn different models, right, models in LCM and HCF. Now one of the model that we learn is that the greatest number that can divide three numbers A, B and C, leaving remainders P, Q, R respectively, is nothing but equal to HCF of A minus P, B minus Q and C minus R. Okay, so this is the model, that is type of question that has come. So again, very easy, just put in the values here. So here what are the numbers that you have? 122, 243. When it is divided by this number, the remainders that you get are 2 and 3. So the number that we are looking for is nothing but the HCF of 122 minus 2, 243 minus 3, or that is nothing but HCF of 120, 240, which is equal to 120. Option 4. Next one. So here what is given? X minus y is equal to x plus y by 7, that is equal to xy by 4, or I can say x minus y is equal to some constant k. Similarly x plus y, that is equal to 7k, and xy is equal to 4k. Basically I took this denominator to the top and I have written it like this. Now see, what is the value of x plus y the whole squared minus x minus y the whole squared? That is nothing but, here it is nothing but 7k. If you take the right hand side, it's nothing but 7k the whole squared minus k squared, which is equal to 48k squared. Now when you subtract these two, what will happen? Your x squared and y squared terms will get cancelled and you will only have 4xy, or I can say 4xy is equal to 48k squared, or xy, that is equal to yeah, see, I already know xy is equal to 4k. Let us put that here. So I can say 4 into 4k, that is equal to 48k squared, or k is equal to 1 by 3. Yes, see here 16, 48, so this will become 3, or this k and k will get cancelled. So I can have k is equal to 1 by 3. So once I get the value of k is 1 by 3, what is the value of xy? Xy is equal to 4 by 3. So this question is all about rearranging the given information correctly in such a way that you are able to find the answer. So what did we do? I just assumed that x minus y is equal to k, x plus y is equal to 7k, and xy is equal to 3k. Basically I equated all of this to a constant k. Now what did we do next? We wanted to find out the value of xy, right, in terms of we wanted to find out the value of xy. So how do we do that? I find out what is x plus y the whole squared minus x minus y the whole squared, so that I get the answer only in terms of xy. All the x squared and y squared terms will get cancelled. So I get xy is equal to 4xy is equal to 48k square, From here I find out the value of k. So if I get k, then I can say what is the numerical value of xy. Next one. The area of a field in the shape of a trapezium measures 1440 meters squared. The perpendicular distance between its parallel side is 24 meters. If the ratio of the parallel sides is 5:3, the length of the longer parallel side is dash. So what is the formula for the area of a trapezium? Area of a trapezium is equal to half into the sum of the parallel sides into the distance between them, right? This is how you find the area of a trapezium. So here the area is given as 1440, so this is equal to half into, here the parallel sides are in the ratio 5:3, or you can take the parallel sides as 5x and 3x. So half into 5x plus 3x. What is the distance between them? 24. So you have 8x, that is equal to 1440 divided by 12, or x is equal to 15 meters. Now what are they asking you? They are asking you what is 5x. 5x is equal to 75 meters. Longer side, they are asking you for the longer side. So 5x is equal to 75 meters. Next, D and E are points on the sides AB and AC respectively in triangle ABC. AD is equal to 8 centimeters, DB is equal to 12 centimeters, AE is equal to 6 centimeters, and EZ is equal to 9 centimeters. Then BC is equal to dash. In terms of DE, you have to give the answer. Yes, so the correct answer here is option 2, that is 5/2 DE. See here the ratio in which both these sides are split is the same by this line. So I can say obviously this line is going to be parallel to BC, and using that property, what can we say? We can say that AD by AB, right, which will be equal to AD by AB will be equal to DE by BC, right, DE by BC. Or I can say Now here I know the value of AD, right? 8 by, what is the value of AB? AB is 20. That is equal to, again, why do we know what is DE? No, we don't know what is DE. DE by BC, or we can say BC is equal to, this is nothing but 2, 5. So BC is equal to 5 by 2 DE. By 2 DE, option 2. Next one. See, basically the line is dividing the sides in the same proportion. So using that you will be able to, we are solving it. Next question. Oh, sorry, I turned off my audio. I pressed the mute button and I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. So yes, and I was not reading your comments. Okay, so before I start this question, in between Sony asked me for the previous question, should the lines be parallel? So let me just clear that. Sony, see, it is a what does the proportionality theorem state? The proportionality theorem states that if there is a if you have a line which is dividing, which is parallel to one side, then it will divide the other two sides in the same proportion. So here the other two sides are divided in the same proportion, so the line has to be parallel to, or DE has to be parallel to BC. Okay, I am not sure whether you heard that or not. I just realized that I was on mute. Now let us look at this question. So here this is the diagram that you draw. See, it is given AP is equal to 1 by 3 AD. So this AP should be the smaller side and PD should be the larger part, right? So first I accidentally drew it the other way. So I just changed it now. This is how it is. Now what is the answer that you get? They are asking about this AQCP. Now I know for sure that this AQCP is a parallelogram. Why? See, I have two equal sides, and see, this is also 1 by 3 whatever value. See, this one is a parallelogram. So obviously AD is equal to BC. So the QC is equal to AP. Both of this are 1/3 of these sides. So the answer that we get is a parallelogram. See, rectangle is a special case of a parallelogram where the angles are 90 degree. Here, can we say anything about the angles? Is anything at all given about the angles? It's not given. So you cannot say whether the angle is 90 degree or not. So you cannot say whether it's a rectangle. What we can say for sure is that it is a parallelogram, and rectangle is anyway a special type of parallelogram. Yes, it's not a rectangle. Next. Very easy question. Two pipes can fill a cistern in 3 hours and 4 hours respectively, and a waste pipe can empty it in 2 hours. If all the pipes are kept open, the cistern will be filled in what time? Yes, the correct answer is 12 hours. See, what is the LCM of 4, 3 and 2? LCM of 4, 3 and 2 is 12. So, the first pipe, right, in 1 hour, how much will it fill? It will fill 4 units. The second pipe, in 1 hour, it will fill 12 by 4, that is 3 units. And the third pipe, in 1 hour, will empty 12 by 2, that is 6 units. So, every hour, how many units is filled? 1 unit is filled, net. So, put together in 12 hours, 12 units will be filled. So, the answer is 12 hours. Either use the LCM method, or how would you do it the normal way? That is also equally easy here because the numbers are as such. So, you have the first pipe fills the tank in 3 hours. So, in 1 hour it will fill 1/3 of the tank. The second pipe will fill the tank in 4 hours. So, in 1 hour it will fill 1/4 of the pipe. The waste pipe will empty the tank in 2 hours, or in 1 hour it empties half of the pipe. So, when you solve this, you get 1 by 12 as the answer. So, the cistern is filled in 12 hours. Whichever method you follow, it's going to take the same time. Next question is on height and distance. The angle of elevation of a tower at a point is 45 degree. After going 40 meters towards the foot of elevation of the tower, after going 40 meters towards the foot, the elevation of the tower becomes 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. For questions on height and distance, if you draw the diagram correctly, then it's very easy to solve. So, what is given here? You have a tower. The angle of elevation of a tower at a point, let this be the point. Yeah, this angle is 45 degree. So, now I am moving towards the tower, and when I am reaching a particular point, now the angle of elevation is 60 degree. Now, how much distance have I moved? I have moved 40 meters. Okay, now let this distance be x and let this be the height of the tower. Now I have to find the height of the tower. So this is your tower, okay? Yeah. Find the height of the tower. So how will you solve this? Who skipped this question? It was very easy, Neeraj. But yes, again, some calculations involved, no? That is definitely there. Yeah, calculations involved, but otherwise, question was not a difficult one. Now, what do you get here? See, I can say, what is tan 60? Tan 60, I consider this triangle. Let us mark it as A, B, C, D, so that it's more clear for you. Consider this triangle ACD. If you consider the triangle ACD, what is tan 60? Tan 60 is equal to AD by CD, that is the opposite side by the adjacent side, which is equal to H by X, or you know tan 60 is root 3, or you can say H is equal to root 3 X. Now similarly consider the triangle ABD. If you consider the triangle ABD, what is tan 30? Sorry, tan 45, right? It is 45 degrees here. So what is tan 45? Tan 45 is equal to, again, H divided by 40 plus X, and you know tan 45 is equal to 1. See, tan 45 is nothing but the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. So, or I can say H is equal to 40 plus X, or if I substitute H is equal to root X from this equation, first equation, what will I get? I will get 40 plus X is equal to root 3X, or I can say X is equal to 40 divided by root 3 minus 1. Now what is the question? What is the height of the tower? The height of the tower is nothing but root 3 of X. So that is nothing but 40 root 3 divided by root 3 minus 1. Option 3. Next one. If sin A is equal to 1 by 3, then cos A cosec A plus tan A sec A is equal to dash. So, see, if I say sin A is 1 by 3, what does that mean? See, if I have an angle A like this, if you are considering a triangle like this, then sin A is 1 by 3 means this side is 1 and this side is 3. So, what will this side be? If you use the Pythagoras theorem, this side is nothing but root of 3 squared minus 1 squared, which is equal to 8. Alright, so this is going to be your triangle. If this is angle A, this hypotenuse is 3, this side is 1 and this side is going to be 8. Now, what are they saying? You have to find out the value of cos A cosec A plus tan A sec A. So, considering this triangle, what is the value of cos A? Cos A is nothing but root of 8 by 3, right? Root 8, no? 3 squared minus 1 squared is root 8. So, cos A is nothing but adjacent side by the hypotenuse, that is root of 8 by 3. Now, similarly, what is sin A I know is 1 by 3. So, if sin A is 1 by 3, what is cosec A? Cosec A is 1 by sin A. So, that is equal to 3. Similarly, what is sec A? Sec A is nothing but 1 by cos A. So, that is nothing but 3 by root 8. Then, what is tan A? Tan A is nothing but sin A by cos A. So, sin A by cos A means 1 by 3 divided by root of 8 by 3, or which is equal to 1 by root 8. Similarly, these are the three terms that you need, right? Sec A, cos A, cosec A and tan A. So, what is the answer? What is the answer that you get? It is nothing but just put in these values here. So, I have to find out what is cos A cosec A plus tan A sec A. So, cos A is root 8 by 3 and cosec A is 3 plus now tan A is 1 by root 8 and sec A is 3 by root 8. So, I have root of 8 plus 3 by 8, which is equal to 8 root 8 plus 3 by 8 if I take the LCM. Now, what is 8 root 8? 8 root 8 is nothing but, see, root of 8 you can write it as 2 root 2, correct? So, this can be written as 8 into 2 root 2, that is 16 root 2 plus 3 by 8. Okay, I have to rearrange it like this. See, I cannot take this as the answer because it is not there in the options. If you see the options, I have 16 root 2 plus 3 by 8. So how do we get this 16 root 2 plus 3 by 8? You just rearrange it like this. Right, this 8, instead of this root 8, take it as 2 root 2. So if you take it as 2 root 2, you will get this. Option 1. Next one. If sin theta plus cosec theta is equal to 2, then the value of sin to the power of 5 theta plus cosec to the power of 5 theta is dash. Again, a very easy question. See, what is cosec theta? Cosec theta is nothing but 1 by sin theta. So this is given as 2, or I can, if I take the LCM, I will get sin square theta plus 1 is equal to 2 sin theta, or I can say sin square theta minus 2 sin theta plus 1 is equal to 0, or sin theta minus 1 the whole squared is equal to 0, or I can say sin theta is equal to 1. So if sin theta is equal to 1, what is the value of sin to the power 5 theta? That is also equal to 1. What is the value of cosec to the power 5 theta? That is also equal to 1. So the answer that I get will be 2. Right? See, sin to the power of 5 theta plus cosec to the power of 5 theta is nothing but 1 by sin to the power of 5 theta. I already know sin theta is 1. So this is also 1. This is also 1. Answer is 2. Option 4. Yes. Next one. The price of rice is reduced by 2%. How many kilograms of rice can now be bought for the money which was sufficient to buy 49 kg of rice earlier? For the previous question, it should be less than or equal to 90, no? Yeah, because sin theta is 1. So it should be less than or equal to 90. I think that equal to symbol is missing there. Correct now, Ellen Tamilan? Yes, for solving this question, the easier way to solve it is just to put in values. See, assume that the actual price of rice is 100 rupees. Now it has reduced by 2%, means it has reduced by 2 rupees from 100 rupees, or now the price is 98 rupees. Now what are they asking? How many kilograms of rice can now be bought for the money which was sufficient to buy 49 kg of rice earlier? So actually 49 kg of rice will cost how much? 49 into 100 or 4,900 rupees. Now with this 4,900 rupees, how many kgs of rice can I buy where price per kg is 98 rupees? Divide this. So you will have 200. So 100 by 2. 50. So earlier with this 4,900 rupees I could buy only 49 kgs. Now with this 4,900 rupees I can buy 50 kg. Option 3. Yes, see, earlier the price of the rice per kg was 100 rupees. So 49 kgs of rice was costing 4,900 rupees. Now price per kg of rice is 98. So how many kgs of rice can I buy? 4,900 by 98, which is equal to 50. Next, study the bar graph carefully and answer the question below. Spending of a family income on various items and savings during the year 2010 is given. The first question says the percent of income spent on clothing exceeds that on savings by dash. Very easy question. Now, this data interpretation sets are always fairly easy when it comes to SSC papers. So percent of income spent on clothing is 15% is spent on clothing, and savings, how much is saved? 12.5% is saved. The percent of income spent on clothing exceeds that on savings by 15 minus 12.5, 2.5%. Option 2. Yeah. Next one. If the total income of the family during the year 2010 was so much, the savings of the family in the year 2010 was how much? 12.5% of this, right? One lakh is what is given. So if the total income of the family was 1 lakh, what is the savings of the family in 2010? So savings is nothing but 12.5%, that is 12.5 in 100 by which is nothing but 12,500. Very, very straightforward questions. Yes, I think there were 2 more questions following that. See, one question was which of the following have lesser number of percentage, okay, when compared to savings, right? Which of these, like food, clothings, house, education. So again, in the options, I think food was given. So not food, I think education was given, so you had to mark that as the answer. Again, very straightforward questions. I don't remember the exact question, but there were 3 more questions following this, very easy ones. You can just refer back to the question paper. Yeah, the DI was fairly easy. So that is it. These are the questions that has been chosen from last week's paper. I think we have solved almost all the questions in the quant section as well. Okay. So this paper was fairly easy, but again I always tell this, see, don't feel that if a paper is easy you will definitely clear. When a paper is of easy level, you should try to get as many questions correct as possible. Remember that the same questions others will also make it correct. So you should be the best of the best, no, to get selected. So keep practicing, try to get more and more marks when such easy papers come. Yes, Sony, I will check that and I will get it corrected if there is an issue in the key. Okay. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. We will check it and get it corrected. So that is it. Anything that you would like to say? So Vidya, hope that tomorrow you are able to take the RRB exam. If you are not, it's okay. The kind of situation that is there in Kerala, it's better to, if you are safe at home, please stay at home. Yes, I hear Alva and all is like really flooded, so take care. All those of you who are in Kerala. Okay, so Sony says, ma'am, please check the key of the 73rd question as well. Okay, Sony, I'll definitely get it checked. Great. So that is it from us for now, and I'll see you in the next session. All the very best with your preparations, and bye for now. Take care.